Fusing the essence of Chinese cuisine with a contemporary presentation, we introduce a brand new experience in Chinese fine dining.
Experience the exhilarating ride of a cutting-edge electric MPV and indulge in a luxurious level of comfort and style.
Come and experience a coffee pop-up with an eco-friendly theme.
Jasmine says he's going to take me to fine dining, but I look around here, this restaurant serves Chinese cuisine.
Well, you know what? To keep up with the times, Chinese restaurants these days are very creative and they're putting out some really exquisite dishes. Take this restaurant, for example. It uses modern cooking techniques to bring out traditional Chinese flavors that we're familiar with. And because of their efforts, it's earned them a Michelin 1-star on more than one occasion.
Well, that sounds positively salivating. Let's go try it out. The grandness is apparent the moment you step into this restaurant. However, a closer look reveals a sophisticated fusion of Chinese elements. The decor of the main hall takes its cue from classical Chinese gardens, incorporating themes commonly found in Chinese landscape art. For instance, the walls are adorned with murals of camellias and maple leaves, each representing the spring and autumn seasons. Nestled between these murals is an intricately designed marble wall featuring a traditional Chinese garden archway. Suspended from the ceiling is an exquisite chandelier composed of champagne-colored morning glories crafted in glass, lending the space an atmosphere of Chinese elegance that is both modern and timelessly sumptuous.
Ivy, if you take a look around this place, you notice that there are a lot of elements and characteristics about the design that are distinctly Chinese.
The restaurant wanted to preserve the traditional Chinese architectural elements, but also incorporating some contemporary and elegant design concepts. And that's why you'll find many traditional Chinese cultural elements in the decor.
Well, if they put so much thought and details into the physical space, I'm sure the food will be equally impressive. Apart from applying creativity in the design of the space, this restaurant is also very rigorous about the entire cooking process. Chinese executive chef Jason draws on his more than a decade of Chinese cooking experience to think about how to add contemporary elements to traditional cooking techniques in order to bring out the most raw and original flavors of the ingredients. No wonder he's been able to earn a 1 Michelin star for the restaurant 3 years in a row. And now we get to savor 4 dishes designed by Chef Jason. Well, our first dish is this deep-fried chicken wing, and of course it's not just any ordinary chicken wing, it's been stuffed with chicken liver. So crispy.
It's got some really interesting barbecue flavors in there, especially in the stuffing, reminiscent of almost barbecued goose.
Well, you know what? I love deep fried, so the skin hits me right away. It's perfectly done, it's got a beautiful golden brown color, and it's so crispy.
Yes, indeed. In fact, this dish is inspired by the traditional Cantonese dish called the golden coin chicken. So traditionally, you would have it as a skewer, where they skewer the chicken liver, pork fats, and also lean meats together. But here, this is an updated version where they have stuffed the chicken liver and the pork into the chicken wing before deep frying it into a golden crispy finish.
Well, you've talked so much about the food. I want to add a note about the wine we're having. This is a rosé champagne. It's got notes of white chocolate and berries. And sometimes when we eat deep fried food, it can be quite heavy and greasy. And I find the champagne is perfect for cutting down that heaviness.
Fantastic. Cheers.
All right, our second dish today is the snake soup. You like snake?
Oh, absolutely, I do.
Okay, I'm just kidding. It's not really snake soup. It's a shredded duck meat soup.
I have to say that the consistency and the texture is very smooth, very balanced. It's almost like snake.
Well, you'll notice that taste is a little bit lighter than snake soup. but the presentation is exactly the same. And the reason they did this is because Chef Jason said that some people, according to Chinese medicine, they have heatedness, so this helps cut down the heatedness. And also, some people are just squeamish. They don't like to eat snake. So
That's
this is
true.
a perfect substitute for someone who wants to try snake soup, but is afraid of snake. All right, we've come to our main event. This is the highlight of the meal. It's a pan-fried fish ball served with a thick almond and chicken sauce. Now, I have never had fish maw that's been pan-fried before, so I'm pretty excited to try it.
Let's dig in. I've only ever had fish maw in stews or in soups. I've never had it fried before, and I have to say, frying the fish maw really brings out its gelatinous flavors. It's almost like rice cake, and having it with the almond sauce really brings out its umami flavors.
You know what? The crispiness that comes from the pan frying definitely adds an extra element to this ingredient. I want to take a second, Ivy, to talk about the wine pairing again. This wine is a French Pinot Gris. It's got flavors of stone fruit, and it does such a nice job of balancing out the seafood.
The wine really brings out the seafood and the freshness of the fish maw. It's fantastic. So fine dining is surely incomplete without dessert. And here we have a chilled coconut milk with porcini mushrooms, caramel and apple, along with a baked rose and mashed Yunnan ham pastry. Also, this is really interesting. It's got a layer of mulberries and rice pulps, and then a second layer of coffee jelly, and also porcini mushroom cream. And finally, it's balanced out with some apple.
When I bit into this mushroom, I was fully expecting mushroom flavors. I was expecting it to be a mushroom because I heard porcini mushroom, but actually the porcini mushroom is in the liquid dessert here.
Yes.
This is not a mushroom at all.
Yes, indeed. So this is actually made with mashed Yunnan ham, along with some red dates for flavor. So the porcini is entirely just the theme of it, and this is a mushroom-shaped pastry. It goes very well together though, doesn't it?
Great. Any new thoughts after this meal?
Well, I have to say I've never seen Chinese cuisine being presented in such a contemporary way. Dare I say, it's on par with Western fine dining.
And what was your favorite dish?
I have to pick the dessert. I think the porcini mushroom really elevates the sweetness.
Well, for me, it was definitely the fish maw, not like anything I've had before, and pan frying the ingredient added that extra flavor and texture, so it's really nice.
Well, thank you very much, Desmond, for bringing me to experience such a delight.
You're most welcome. Cheers.
Cheers.
To address environmental concerns, electric vehicles, or EVs, are becoming more and more popular these days. Today, we're going to check out an all-new electric MPV. Let's see what's so special about it from a features and design standpoint. Whether for business or personal use, MPVs have become really popular. Why? They're roomy and they offer great features. But MPVs are gas guzzlers. Electric MPVs, on the other hand, are environmental, yet offer the same amount of luxury and comfort. And that's why they've become a favorite among CEOs and family members. Families and business professionals like MPVs because of their spacious interiors that can often comfortably accommodate more than 5 people. With ample storage space, parents don't have to worry about not being able to fit all of their children's stuff. For the busy urban warrior who needs to stay work-ready at all times, this MPV is thoughtfully designed with massage seats and even a stowaway mini desk. This way, the cabin can conveniently transform into a mobile office, ensuring that professionals can stay productive and comfortable no matter where they are. Eric, could you give us a very broad overview of this electric MPV, please?
Sure. This is one of the world's first electric MPV made up by China and also export to the world. And this car is a fully electric and different from the traditional gasoline engine or hybrid engine MPV. 100% so quiet. They don't have the combustion engine noise, and also the suspension and also the luxuries inside. It has the features look like the business class cabin. This is very good for business travel or the family use.
In terms of the exterior, anything you want to highlight?
This is one of the biggest MPV in the world. And all around the car body, they have different high-tech AI camera. When the car is traveling, inside the computer will monitoring the road condition and the other behaviors of other car user. And they have 360 camera. All around the car have camera. So parking by the driver will not be a problem.
What about the interior of the car?
The interior is quite unusual. They have a very comfortable seat. They have a lot of intelligent function like massage, heated or cooled seat. So that everyone inside the car, you can just press a button, you can control everything. You can make the passengers inside the car comfortably travel in long-distance journey.
Finally, Eric, I want to ask you, what do you think of this trend of electric cars? Is it really going to be the future?
The future is here, actually. And every manufacturer now, they start to look for making different type or different models of car electrified to protect the environment, the climate change. I think every car user should consider the electric car. My company actually is the first company to introduce MPV in Hong Kong. We believe MPV market in Hong Kong not only for business, but also for family or for other multi-purpose. Definitely, it will be the major share in Hong Kong car market.
All right, what a beautiful day for a drive. My initial impressions, the cabin is very roomy. I have a lot of headroom here. It's very comfortable. Looking out the front of the car, it's definitely a big car. I feel like, I'm not driving a normal sedan. I almost feel like I'm driving more of a truck, but, it's easy to drive. There's a lot of technology that helps you. I don't feel like there are a lot of blind spots where I don't see where I need to go. So overall, it's very roomy and comfortable. Compared to my gasoline 7-seater, definitely this thing has a lot more zip. When I press on the accelerator, I'm getting a lot of power, which is nice, especially since you do feel that the car is big and heavy, so it's nice to have that acceleration. And one thing I noticed is the sound in the car. It's well insulated, it's very quiet, but when you first start up the car, there's a little bit of a whirl. And I was told that this is actually a feature that they built in so that you actually know that you're moving and accelerating. But once you get beyond a certain speed, that sound disappears and the cabin becomes silent. And that whirl at the beginning, it's a very high-tech sound. It almost sounds like you're in a spaceship or a space shuttle. It's pretty cool. So normally, of course, I would not be talking on the phone while driving, but it was pointed out that this car has lots of these features that assist the driver. One of them is a safety feature, which includes picking up on things like when you're talking on the phone and not using the Bluetooth. So just now, I picked up my cell phone and put it up against my ear, and almost instantaneously, there's a warning on my dashboard that said, hey, pay attention to the road. right, now it's time to test the parking mode. You know, with this car, there's going to be definitely a lot of assisted driving in terms of seeing where you are. So right now the car is looking at the front. I'm going to put it into reverse, and you can see my rear view mirror has come on. I also get this 360-degree bird's eye view. I'm kind of old school, so I use the technology to assist me, but I don't look completely at the panel only. I'm also looking out the back window, but as you can see, it's guiding me into the space. And which is cool, I don't see this very often, but you actually see the exact distance you are from what you're about to hit. Okay, a lot of the cars, they just kind of give you a warning, gives you sounds, but this one actually gives you a measurement, which is helpful. All right, put it into parking. Parking brake automatically engages, and we're done. Just now we saw how technology assists and enhances the overall driving experience, and now it's time to check out the back of the car. Now usually I'm a driver/dad, so I never get to partake in this. Luxury and comfort, here I come. In the middle seats, there's a small LED panel that allows you to adjust seating position, and the seats themselves have ventilation and electric heating functions, allowing passengers to adjust the temperature according to their preference. Additionally, the seats also feature a massage function, providing passengers with the opportunity to rejuvenate during their journey. When the seats are fully reclined, passengers can look up and admire the breathtaking panoramic view through a large dual electric panoramic sunroof, offering stunning vistas of the sky and cityscape. This all-electric MPV offers pretty good bang for the buck. So whether you have a large family or have to drive everywhere for work, it might be an option to consider.
Have you ever considered that drinking coffee can be sustainable? Today we're at a pop-up organized by local illustrator Mickco Chan in collaboration with some reusable coffee products brands. Let's learn how to be eco-friendly while also appreciating some beautiful artwork. The main purpose of this art pop-up featuring coffee products is to promote the concept of using personal coffee cups and to encourage people to reduce their use of disposable coffee cups. However, because regular insulated coffee cups often come in plain colors, they sought the collaboration of renowned fashion illustrator Mickco Chan, who shares the same environmental values, to design a series of vibrantly colored insulated coffee cups. This allows the audience to enjoy their coffee and appreciate these fashionable art pieces in their everyday lives. When it comes to Mickco Chan, his initial focus was on developing his career in the music and fashion industries. However, a serendipitous opportunity arose when he created character illustrations for a romantic film, which led to recognition of his artistic skills and ultimately drove him to become a full-time illustrator. Mickco has collaborated with numerous international fashion and beauty brands, as well as celebrities. He has been selected as one of the top 10 most notable Hong Kong social media accounts. We are fortunate to have the chance to meet Mickco, so we definitely want to ask him for insights into his creative process. Hi Mickco, can you tell us a little bit about where your creative inspiration for your art comes from?
My creative inspiration actually comes from my best friend. Her name is Candy, and she's the one who inspired me to be an illustrator.
Oh, I see. And can you tell us a little bit about what the style of your art is like?
My style of art usually have a bold line and then have a full lips and a big eyes.
How come you decided to collaborate with reusable coffee products brands?
Because I always value green, so I hope after people using the product, they will have the same value as I do.
To be sustainable, right?
Yes.
What kind of experience do you hope the audience will have when they come to this pop-up?
I hope the audience can feel the happiness while I was creating the cup, and I hope they can enjoy the coffee as well.
To change the monotonous pattern of reusable products, Mickco uses vibrant colors and depicts his most iconic character, Candy, on coffee accessories. This transforms the coffee items in the pop-up into unique works of fashionable art. Candy is actually Mickco's good friend who encouraged him to pursue painting, allowing him to truly discover himself. Therefore, Mickco uses Candy as his muse and creates the artwork featuring Candy. Additionally, besides showcasing various coffee accessories, the pop-up also offers a specialty coffee experience where you can enjoy handcrafted coffee, allowing visitors to indulge in a visual, auditory, and gustatory feast of coffee. This reusable coffee cup has a few different colors and candy on them, giving it a vibrant and cute look. This reusable coffee cup utilizes unbreakable ceramic technology inside, allowing the taste of the coffee to remain unchanged for a long time. Its slim design enables you to easily carry it anywhere, and it features a silicone anti-slip base and a double-lock leak-proof lid design, ensuring 100% leak prevention. So, whether you're at the office or at home, enjoying high-quality coffee is hassle-free. So there's a reason why I've been so perky since I arrived. There's a rich aroma of coffee in the air because there's also coffee-scented candles here. To immerse visitors in the world of coffee, Mickco collaborated with a candle brand to create a coffee-scented candle. As soon as visitors enter the pop-up space, they are greeted by a subtle aroma of coffee, enhancing their overall sensory experience and allowing them to fully engage with their senses. At this pop-up, I can see how much effort they put into the concept of reusability in order to reduce the use of disposable items. Let's all do our part to be more eco-friendly.